It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Gamble now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. On the ground, this is Damian Martinez. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the gun, Milrow. That's on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They've got first down here from the 36.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, smash Broncos.
Here's a give to Martinez. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
70 Lions. 19 Lions.
They're going to run it. Here's Scott. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and short, it's Milrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stops at his own side at the 49. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Pat the street. Pat 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Now run with Martinez. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Milrow from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80.
First down throw here from Milrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And one expects one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Now here he goes. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Design bootleg here. Vacates quickly left side. That's into the hands of Martinez. So the flag cost him 5, but he picks up 6. We've got 2nd and 9.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Gravity Lions.
It's a design keeper for Milrow. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play. If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. He rolls to his right. Connects on one with Jamison Williams. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They get 27 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
It's a loss of 2.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
120, Super 1.
Again, it's Gibbs. Have him gain about a handful there. To the ground by Nick Eamon-Warren.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Goff on 3rd.
No way.
Big strike here to Williams. Give him 24 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
24 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. John Blow.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown, I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Gamble now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. All set to go now from the 35. Milrow with it on 1st. This one's to Andrews outright. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. They pitch it to him. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Check mash. Come on. Set, go, past the 60, past the 60.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 2nd quarter lead.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was the thing of beauty.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Forced out to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
11, 14. What's that?
Goff now on third down. Completed to his running back. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
14. Seahawks 10.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Gamble now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Throwing now, Milroe. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Short pass brought in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Third down from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
16 yards. First down, Seattle.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stick around. More from Ford Field on its way. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. He's going to throw it again. Running the screen here for Martinez. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To the air, Milroe. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Tight end going in motion here. Milroe throwing on third down. To the left, he's got Arroyo. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. We put a receiver in motion left. Trying for it with Milroe. That'll be the first, then more. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Milroe. Has him on the quick hitter. Takes away from one. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Check, man. Check, man. Ready.
Running is Martinez. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. Setting up 2nd and goal.
At the Lions 7-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. Go.
Martinez again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Ready?
Behind the line, he lost that football. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounced on it inside the 10. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play. Man, it's going to be a field goal try.
No. No.
It's good, an easy kick, but he hangs it right. And this will remain a 4-point game.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on first, second, or even third and goal.
Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Connects with the open man downfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll give to Gibbs to start the third. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go.
Off to the air now.
Oh.
And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Rare chance for him to throw it, but things don't work out. It's 3rd down now.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
180, 12.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
That's complete to Sloan. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
First and 10 at the 20.
In the red zone now. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Off out of the gun on third. Throws caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Gibbs can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger.
And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
Take over first down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. They're going play action. Rolling out to his left. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Lions in the nickel. This is third down.
19 flagger.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field. We've set it down from 37. Goff on first and 10. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Goff trying again on second and 10. Chased out to his right. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Hey, 20. Hey, 5.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Lions have fought their way to a strong lead in this one, and they've got the football too. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play. Third and long for him here. It's on target to Williams. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Delivers another one to Williams. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions push their lead to 18. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Gamble now on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Will Rowe from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Hits his running back. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Almost has 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. He's got it. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it an 11-point ball game.
17.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Goff on 3rd. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Here we go. Set. Gotta be lying. Go.
Milrow with it on 1st. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Let's go now.
On the red zone, on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
You're not. Pat the 60. Pat the set. Hurt. Hurt. Hurt.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready. Ready.
Air it out on 3rd. He brings it in. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Milrow's going to sneak it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he's into the end zone, so the 2-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running backs because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Flag 20.
Goff to the air now. He'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
Back at the 31-yard line.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down.
Hey, 76. 76. 76. What's up?
Back to throw it. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Devin Witherspoon on the
The Lions readying for the punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Back to throw. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
At the 47-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
He'll look to throw it. Running the screen here for Martinez. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Throwing now. That's into the hands of Martinez. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's Martinez. And also right there, just a lone yard. That brings up second down. Clock is at 3 seconds, and we've got a timeout because 3 points is all that's needed to force that overtime frame. This is biggest moment of the game so far, an important field goal try here. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Looking good, and it's through. And at the buzzer, they forced overtime. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Campbell now on the return.
No.
He gets rocked, and
My
the ball
God.
is out. And the fumble recovery is made.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
Shotgun now for Milrow. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
19, 18. Me.
3rd and short, it's Milrow. Hits his running back. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Big moment here in overtime. 4th down, and the offense is out there. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Buying some time left. Taking off with it again. Get some space around midfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Headed out right. That throw behind his intended target. Torrey Horton, his intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
On the jump.
From the gun, Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. Lions going to a dime look here on 3rd down. 6 DBs out there. Here he is to throw. Arroyo on the catch. And he spins right by him. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down. 24-yard gain on
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Running back sent in motion left. Milrow from the gun. He's got it near the 10. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
15 yards. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal at the 10.
In the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
No!
Big interception here. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was a practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. To the right, he's got to Slow. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. First down throw from Goff. Buys time, rolling right. Now we're trying a deep shot to the other side of the field.
Oh, give me that.
No, he can't hold on. Would have given him a chance to win it in OT. But nope, just 2nd down now.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Well, that one had plenty of signature moments and plays that all could have proved the decisive score of the game, but this contest survives all of that and an overtime period, Brock, as we finish in a tie. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Goodbye, everybody. Hope to see you again real soon.
Take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something.